Yeah, Lupin. Yeah, Lupin. You're great. I can't put my excitement into words. I really love this first episode. The way this anime starts is giving me hope that it'll be an excellent Lupin part. The beginning of the episode features... oh man. We see clips of Mystery of Mamo, Castle of Cagliostro, Gold of Babylon, Red Jacket, Green Jacket, and Blue Jacket. My mouth dropped, saying some incoherent language the moment I saw the Mystery of Mamo followed by the rest. But let me rewind for any new audiences. Lupin III is an anime that celebrated its 50th anniversary in 2017. For 2018, the series gained a new anime, thus being called Part 5. Lupin III is a crime series that originally started as a manga in 1967 by Monkey Punch. In 1971, it got its first anime series and it continued to present day, with over 5 anime series and over 30 movies, TV specials, and OVAs. I don't need to explain anymore, but if you need more info, then watch my videos. That's what they're there for, so you won't ask me. I might combine them all into a single video depending what info I need to add with Part 5. Lupin III doesn't really have an ongoing story or continuity until today. This screenshot from Part 5 confirms being a direct continuation from 2015's Lupin III Part 4. This anime recently finished airing on Toonami, but now we have a Part 5 who didn't change jacket color. Normally, Lupin III would feature a different colored jacket and art style with each new series, but that tradition was broken. The art style has stepped its game up, resembling a little bit of the Koike movies, hence the solid outlines and the glare of certain objects in comparison to Part 4's softer approach. At the moment, I'm not sure if you need to watch Part 4 to watch Part 5, I don't know. So for now, you can just jump in, or after you've seen my videos. These videos are a guide to prepare you to watch Lupin III. That's what I made them for! Onto the story. This version of Lupin is heavily gonna be focused on the Criminal Underworld, possibly taking Lupin back to his criminal roots as seen with the original Green Jacket. Currently, nothing really violent or dark has happened, but I'm anticipating some crooked stuff because this episode focused on the dark web. Since early promotional material, this series advertised itself as taking place in France and the heavy usage of technology. What Lupin does in this episode is ally himself with a certain girl, the new face of this series. I'll talk about her later. So Lupin manages to rob the bank accounts from people of a certain criminal website known as Marco Polo. This leads to everyone playing the Lupin game. Not the Italian game, the Lupin game. The Italian game was a disappointment, but this French game is way better. To include previous Lupin characters from the other anime series. This is a good setup. There's also a description by Anime News Network that specifies that Part 5 will explore the origins of Lupin's family, hence why it takes place in France. That's a confirmation I've been waiting to hear since the greenlit to Part 5, but what got me worried was the addition of new characters, as this is now going to be a recurring thing. From the 3 new characters, Albert Dandrid is clearly going to be the villain, so we'll know more about him later. The other guy, Goro Yatagarasu, a detective who belongs to the ICPO who works under Inspector Zenigata. He appeared in this episode but didn't really do much for a first impression. I'm really hoping he doesn't turn out to become a traitor, because usually when Zenigata works with someone, they end up being the villain of the story or some jerk. Oscar, what was wrong with you? But the new girl, Ami Enen, is gaining a lot of attention along with Lupin's new gadget, the monocle. Lupin is now using this highly advanced piece of hacking equipment, and Ami is using similar tech, but has it implanted inside of her so she can see things others can't. Being a skilled hacker, Lupin recruits her, thus making Fujiko kinda... It begins. Fujiko had a minor appearance in this episode, so maybe she'll be playing the antagonist role in capturing Lupin? The problem with adding a new girl is she takes away any possible activity from Fujiko. Instead, we got a really sexy and classy ending theme, and I'm really hoping that's Lupin on the bed with her. I don't want a repeat of 2012. If you've seen the woman called Fujiko Mine, you know what I'm talking about. Since we're stuck with her, I actually like Ami more than Rebecca. Ami clearly has some mystery going on, as she speaks in a very robotic way and can barely walk. I found this introduction more investing than Rebecca's, who forced herself to become Lupin's wife. Some people liked her, but I never did. I found her obnoxious and immature. That's just not what I look for in a woman character. This Ami girl seems to have been abused or neglected in some way, so I'm more interested in this mysterious criminal than the puppy-love spoiled rich girl. Hopefully her past will somehow connect to the history of the Arsene family, or at least provide a smoother story narrative. It's still too early to judge the quality of Part 5, but I had a lot of complaints with Part 4. You can see all those videos in the description, and I hope this anime learned from those mistakes. This first episode gave me a glimpse of something spectacular, and I hope the quality improves with each episode. I'll see you next time with a review for Megalobox or Cutie Honey Universe. Yeah, Lupin. Yeah, Lupin. You're great, and you better stay that way. I'm the anime hero, and I review anime so you can enjoy it.